Good morning, everyone. We are live from Houston, Texas. This is Thursday, July 5th, and show number 53. Or as my friend Maggie likes to say, it's very Monday out today. Wednesday holidays are rough, aren't they? Because, man, it's right back to the grind today, right? Well, I'm glad you all are here. If you're hungover, I understand. I'll try not to talk too loud. Captain Pam and Captain Diana and Captain Maggie were all here before the show started. It was so good to chat with you before the show started. If this is your first time here, just a heads up that I set up the shows in advance, the streaming, so you can come and the chat room will be open at least 15 minutes early. So I'd love to have you jump in and say hello. Good morning, Captain Charles. Good to see you. And it's Captain Donald from Wisconsin. Good to see you too. And Charles, yes, you can be Captain Texan. That's fine too. Good morning, sweet Sarah May. It's always good to see you. I hope everyone had a good holiday. Gosh, I don't know. Some of you are here in Houston, Charles. But I don't know if you saw the news. Mother Nature decided to cancel the 4th of July in Houston. I measured in my yard. Throughout the day, I got about 8 inches of rain between, I don't know, it started not too early in the morning, mid-morning, and it ended around 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon. And 8 inches of rain that fast is too much. My pool overflowed. But luckily, we engineered the pool to shed away from the house, so it doesn't endanger the house. So I'm not worried about that. But, you know, that's a lot of natural water in the pool. You can imagine when the pool service arrives tomorrow, they got a mess. But it's not my mess anymore. I automated and delegated that task. So that's their problem now. So, yeah, Sweet Sarah May saw my Instagram pics. If you want to see other things that I do after the show, like the rest of the day, follow me on Instagram. There's a link in the show description. Maggie says, you bet, I watch your updates on social media about the storm. Wowza. Yeah, it was quite a storm. Luckily, it wasn't violent. It wasn't a lot. There was a little bit of thunder, but it wasn't really, violent. Which is good because when you get that much rain, it loosens the roots of trees. And if there's wind also, they tend to topple. So, hashtag it's always something. So yeah, well, I just stayed inside most of the day. The dogs didn't like that too much. In the afternoon, I took them out to the pool to swim a little bit, which splashed some of the water out of it. So it brought it back to a normal level a little bit. But I always check the radar to see if there's lightning, and there wasn't any. So, but if you saw in the news, you know, we have a very, very big firework presentation and a party, and they have giant bandstands set up with, you know, famous singers come and do concerts on the lawn. Then there's fireworks. It's actually quite nice, but by about 2 in the afternoon, that was underneath a couple feet of water, the entire area. I felt really, really bad. It's the first time they've ever had to cancel it, and I know they lost, you know, all those vendors. They probably count on that day, so I felt bad for them. Pam says, yes, I don't want to lose my banana again. Yeah, my banana, you know, that's, as my friend Lori says, the banana's the first thing to go. It goes airborne. There's no roots. You know, it's a tuber. It's a 75 in the afternoon here yesterday. So the rain did that. It cooled it off a little bit. But, you know, once the sun comes back out today with all that water in the ground, it's going to be super humid. Don said our fireworks got postponed till tonight due to rain. Yeah, well, I'm glad you get to see it. I'm sorry that you got rained out too, Captain Donald. But they shot off our fireworks. They moved them because I think that the way they shoot them off here, it's in the bayou. They're set up right by the bayou. So they moved it closer to downtown, and they broadcast it on TV. So we still got to see it, but it's not the same, right, as being there. Tamaya slept through it, and Koyan, because we're close enough to downtown, we can hear it. Tamaya barked a little this year. Last year she barked a lot. This year she was like, you know what? I'd rather sleep. So that was good. Yes, Charles, good advice. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Hey, Captain Cheryl from the Woolen Hook is here. Nice to see you, Captain Cheryl. And Captain Ruthie from Ruthie's Crafting Corner is here. It's good to see you, Ruthie. I think, I don't actually go out on the 4th anymore because of the dogs. I don't like to leave them home alone. And, I have a pool, so I just kind of hang out back there. So I didn't really miss out too much. I just took advantage of it to rest. It was a resting day, and I'm happy to be back today. So, today I have some things I have to do that are kind of off schedule a little bit. So I did all my daily chores this morning. So I made the bed and all that kind of stuff before the show started, just so I could get it out of the way. But it turns out the battery on my truck is dying. You know the hashtag. It's always something. So I know that it's dying because the truck's alarm system thinks I'm trying to hijack the truck by disconnecting the battery. So whenever I turn the truck on, it activates the alarm system. And it's not like it just goes rant, 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 because it does. It does make the rant, rant, rant sound, but then I, bloop, bloop, and turn off the annoying sound. But there's this clicking sound and this flashing light in the dashboard that indicates the alarm system's still at it. So if I push on the brake, the horn goes pop, 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 apparently to tell the whole world I'm stealing the truck. And then about every minute, no matter what I'm doing, it goes pop, 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 pop. So when I took the dogs to daycare this morning, a lot of people gave me the finger because they thought I was honking at them. There had to have been at least 3 different people. They're all trying to get to work and they're stressed. And I was like, sorry, there's nothing I can do. What are you going to do? So I have to, when I get finished here, I have to drive to, as my friend calls it, Pet Shop Boys to get a new battery. That's Pet Boys is the real name, but I think he thinks he's funny. I'm actually going to go to O'Reilly's. Because if you go to O'Reilly's, I don't know if you've been to that auto parts store. I don't have a lot of auto parts experience, but they're really kind. Like if you get a battery or you get windshield wipers, they'll actually install it for you for no extra charge. It's just come out and boop, boop, boop. If I had to try to figure out, I would probably have curly hair tomorrow. So anyway, Maggie says rescue remedy for pets works great for those who are afraid of fireworks. I've heard that, Maggie. I've never had animals that are afraid of thunderstorms, so I've never had to try it out. But I have a friend who has cats that get stressed about things, and she got some of that rescue remedy in like a air freshener plug-in. So it's like this vial of oil, and she plugs it in, so it just continuously gives a level of that rescue remedy in the air, and she says it works wonders. Her cat's very calm, so I think that's a great product too. I just haven't tried it yet. So yes, Sarah May, I've heard AutoZone will do that also. I was reading that online. O'Reilly's is right next to Kroger because I have to go to Kroger too. It's the weirdest thing. As soon as it started getting so rainy that they said shelter in place, stay off the roads, all I wanted was a loaf of bread. I don't know if it's in our human DNA or something. It's like I have to go get bread. There's a weather emergency, and I don't even really eat that much bread. So I stayed home though, because the roads do get pretty flooded between here and everything else out there. Charles says that he uses a thunder shirt. Oh, he uses a thunder shirt for his dogs. Okay. Who's afraid of thunder and fireworks. I've heard thunder shirts work fantastically. I've never tried it. But you know what I'm going to try it with, Charles? Miss Tamaya has a problem when I'm walking her on the leash. She likes to, not Tamaya, Koyana likes to protect Tamaya. So she's actually, when I'm walking them together, she becomes very aggressive with other dogs. So I'm thinking about getting a thunder shirt to put on Koyana to see if that'll make her feel more secure when we're out walking. She's very well behaved and she plays at daycare with other dogs. But when we're on leash with Tamaya, she tries to protect her for some reason. Ruthie said she saw the Instagram. Yeah, terrible weather. It was, I kind of thought we were going to dodge it because it was supposed to start the night before really heavily. And it just kind of sprinkled all night. So I thought, it moved south or whatever, moved north. That happens. But then, right after breakfast, it just opened up. It was amazing. Donald says, Sammy hides between the toilet and the bathtub, and I think that pressure on each side makes him feel secure. Now, is Sammy your alter ego, Donald? Are you the one hiding between the toilet and the bathtub? I need to see pictures of that if it's true, because I need pictures or it didn't happen. No, you're talking about your doggy, I know. Yeah, so maybe that does make him feel secure. Thunder shirts to the rescue. I wonder if I could make one. Corset my poor dog. So I have to get the new battery. Oh, just an FYI, I was planning on having the show tomorrow and share my birthday with you. I'm turning 29 tomorrow. I thought that was significant. I should share that with all of you. But I got an offer I can't refuse. So I am going to hit the town tomorrow. So I'm not going to have the show tomorrow. So it's on, if you saw it on my YouTube channel, I am going to delete it when this show's over because I have plans for my birthday. So we'll see you Monday at the regular time. Charles says that's how the Thunder shirt works as well. Pressure all around makes them feel secure and they can move around freely. Yeah, because it's just around the chest, right? So, oh, Captain Pam said, I made your trifle for our dessert yesterday. It was so good. Oh, you made the patriotic trifle. It is so pretty, isn't it, Pam? Yeah, I put on the recipe that the serving size is 1 because you really do want to eat the whole thing, but it serves like 8 people. Trifles are great for that. So if you guys want the recipe for the trifle that Pam's talking about, it's on my website, captainhousekeeper.com. Y'all just have to go look for it. I didn't put a link in the show description for you, sorry. But it's right there it's the most recent entry of the blog. It's so good. And coming up in the holiday season, I'll be posting my eggnog trifle recipe. It has eggnog and pomegranate seeds. It's beautiful and it tastes so good. I love it. So watch out for that, Pam. So I'm so glad you liked it, Pam. You shared it with your neighbors, I heard. I hope they liked it too. It's big enough to share. Okay. So, early happy birthday. Thank you, Ruthie's Crafting Corner. I appreciate it. Thank you, Donald, for the birthday wishes. It's going to be a very happy birthday. I'm very excited because I get to pick out my own birthday gift. More on that on Monday. It's not exciting, but I'm very excited about it. Pam says, yes, it's definitely big enough to share. Her husband had 2 helpings. Is that all? I remember when I made that eggnog one, though, at Christmas. I really, honestly, I wanted to go face down in that trifle bowl. Just, I don't even need a spoon. It's all like a dog. It's so good. Trifles are delicious. And I found my trifle dish, if you don't have a trifle dish, they can be actually kind of pricey, like if you bought it at Macy's or something. But I found my trifle dish at like a Catholic Charities shop not too far from here, and I got it for a song. So, you know, somebody else loved it and didn't need it anymore, and now I get to love it too. And they're like glass bowls about this big, and they're tall. So when you layer it, you can see all the layers. Sancho, my birthday's tomorrow, so I'm not going to have the show after all. I was going to share my birthday with you, Sancho, but I got an offer I can't refuse, so I'm going to hit the town tomorrow all day long. So back on Monday, Sancho. Oh, Don, you're 29 this year also. You know, I thought we had a lot in common, born the same year. Pam's got hers at the grocery store for 10 bucks. Perfect. That's the perfect price. You know, the thing about trifle dishes, they're extremely simple, so you don't have to pay a fortune on them. What's fun about them is you can see the layers. That's what makes it so impressive. Yes, thank you, Sancho. I'm going to celebrate. Oh, Stitching Out Loud's here. Hey, good morning, Stitching Out Loud. Stitching Out Loud is here in Houston also. I hope you survived the storm last night. I hope you still had, or yesterday, I hope you still had fun stitching, even though we got rained out. Wow, you know, I can't believe it's, you know, if I don't have the show tomorrow, today's Friday, actually, if you think about it, TGIF people. I think you should all take tomorrow off from your work to celebrate my birthday. I think it's only right. I'll write you a note to give to your bosses. They need to be more compassionate. Hey, 13 people are here. Hello, 13 people. It's good to see you. Only 6 of you have given me a thumbs up. So if you're enjoying these shows, I need all those thumbs up. I promise I'm going to continue even if you don't. You can't stop me now. But share this video. Oh, thank you. See, I see the numbers going up. The numbers are right here on the screen for me. I can see there are 13 people, 9 thumbs up, and I've been live for 15 minutes and 31 seconds. If you haven't gone live, you should go live on your own YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of pressure. No, it's a lot of fun. If you do go live on your own YouTube channel, let me know so I can come watch. I'll make comments on your channel. Sandshell says, I'm not working tomorrow, so I will celebrate your birthday. Thank you, Sandshell. Good morning, Captain Karen. Good to see you. If it's your first time here, I know there are people in the background not chatting. If it's your first time here, I'd love it if you were to chat in the future. If you can't find the chat option, you need to turn your phone so that it's not full screen, or your device if you're on a device. And then the chat option should be at the bottom. Sandshell says, I live cast my husband's radio show last night. So fun. That's such a great idea. You know, I've noticed people that have other podcasts that are like just audio, they're still doing their audio podcasts, and then they'll put the camera on them and go live on YouTube or Facebook too, so you get to watch. It's actually kind of fun. I mean, there's a couple podcasts I've watched or listened to for years, and now I get to watch it. So it's a lot of fun. Charles says, I'm still working on my YouTube channel. Don't know about going live. An episode every 2 weeks is enough. Oh, once you go live, Charles, you can't go back. It's addictive. I look forward to this every single day. So yeah, I'm looking forward to your going live, Charles. Is it a knit YouTube channel, Charles? Are you teaching knitting? I'd love to see that. Maggie says, I'll have a fancy barrel-aged microbrewery beer in your honor tomorrow. Maggie, I wish I could join you. Maggie's in my hometown. You know, like, Maggie, just between you and me, last night, you know, with the washout and the mosquitoes and you know, there's a possible hurricane now out in the Atlantic coming. Who knows where it's going? It probably won't go anywhere, but I was on Zillow looking at property up near you. I was like, I have to get back to Michigan where you don't have hurricanes. Okay, details soon. Hey, good morning, Captain Deborah. Deborah's my sister. It's good to see you, Deborah. Deborah, I don't know if you've been here, but I'm taking tomorrow off for my birthday. I have to remind my family when my birthday is. It was funny because my mom always, her entire life, and mine, she would call me on June 7th and wish me happy birthday. And I would say, Mom, it's July 6th. Every year. She never remembered my birthday. It was the weirdest thing. So I was always ready July 7th, and I said thank you. I mean, I wasn't rude about it, but it was like, call me in a month. It's still July 6th. Always has been. I think of it this way. Our mom had 8 children. I was the youngest. I was lucky she ever hit my name when she tried to call me, because it was 7 other kids' names before she got to mine. Yes, Maggie, she had 100 kids. She had a lot of grandkids. Pam says, my dad always thought my birthday was in October and it's in November. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But, you know, now that I'm 29, I get it. We have a lot on our mind. You know, I'm not looking forward to middle age because 29's been rough. Deborah says, I was going to wish you happy birthday tomorrow during the show. Oh, well, no, Deborah won't be here. Sorry. Did you guys see the picture I posted? Tamaya and Koyana got invited to a birthday party Tuesday. And it was so funny because there's this big, like, peanut butter cake in the middle. And like 4 other dogs. And they all had their little happy birthday hats on. It was adorable. And I was looking at them because they were being so well behaved. It's like, bring some of that home with you. 6776 helps me remember when your birthday is. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, they were perfect in that photo. I wish they would be more perfect at home. Okay, folks. Deborah, just because you're in charge of your house doesn't mean you have to do everything. Like those teenagers do their own laundry. Charles, it was so good to see you. Everybody else, have a wonderful day tomorrow. It's good to see all of you today. I'm sorry I'm taking the day off tomorrow. I'm going to miss you, but, you know, I got a hot date for my birthday, so I'm very excited about that. I get to go pick out my own birthday present. And I will see you on Monday. So I just want to remind you, Monday at 11 a.m. Central, I will be here. Tell all your friends. I'd love to see more people here also. And say it with me, everyone. No matter what life throws at me, I have the ability to make this a fantastic birthday. Okay, we'll see you Monday. Love you guys. We'll see you. Bye.